we're going to get into a bit more fun stuff as well. Like, obviously, you guys understand the message, you understand where we're trying to go, but now the fun part.
Tell me.
What are you into, right? Because we connected with the interest of cigars. I'm not the most, I don't know, let's say versed in a cigar world, but it's something that I enjoy. The things that it brings me. But just talk to me about it. Like,
what, cigars?
Yeah. What's for the audience? It's like, okay, well, wow, cigars. Oh, Andrew Tate smokes cigars. That's how probably people would see it.
Yeah, that's actually how they see it.
But what's truly behind it? Because my interest for cigars were pre-Andrew Tate. So I like before I knew about him, when I made that trip to Cuba and tried it for the first time, there wasn't no Andrew Tate.
Yeah.
But it's something that I've done.
Gotcha.
So, kind of what's your take on that?
On cigars, like how do I feel about cigars or how do I feel about it? Yeah. Well, firstly, I stumbled across cigars by accident. Yeah, I was in Dominican Republic picking up cigars for one of my friends or my wife's friend. Okay. She's like, hey, pick us up some cigars. And I'm like, sure. And then I was like, why don't I just try some cigars too? I'm here, right? Yeah. And then, I smoked a cigar and I just couldn't believe the amount of like peace and meditation it brought me. Yeah. So ever since that day, which was like September last year, 2 years ago, just been hooked on cigars. My journey on cigars has just evolved immensely. I've invested a lot of money, a lot of time, a lot of research and dedication. I grew my network from zero to fucking, like I planted some good roots. And then obviously what's awesome about that is we met each other through cigars. Exactly. Like I think you found me or you saw like a piece of content I created on cigars, and then you just reached out to me. And it's funny because at first I thought Alex was a bot on Instagram. I was like, who is this guy? That's true. Like this guy has like three. This guy has like 3 pictures on there. I'm like, is this guy even real? Like, what do you want from me? You're gonna steal my cigars or something? Like, meet up. Hey, let's have a cigar. Like, I don't know who he was or whatever, but yeah, no, it's awesome. So then, it's just cigars is awesome. It's just you get peace. There's a cool niche community to it. Yeah. It's a different type of community. It's a more mature community. You know what I mean? It's not like going to the bar, getting drinks, getting fucked up and partying. Like cigars is very mature. It's very like slow and relaxing. Yeah. And the beauty behind it, I believe, it's the conversation that you're having, right? Yeah. Like when we went by the river and just smoked a cigar. That was one of my favorite experiences. Bro, I've never done that. And that was amazing. Exactly. Like that was some real old man shit. Yeah. Like we went to Fish Creek here. There's a river. Yeah. And it's just, we brought these lawn chairs out, like some old dudes. And we just lit up some cigars and just had a chat right by the river.
It was amazing. and sad, and it was just quiet, and that's the true essence of it, right? Yeah. It's not about showing off, and I know it's expensive, but everybody got different hobbies, right? Like I love golfing, but that shit's expensive too. Yeah. Like all of it is. So you really pick the stuff that means a lot to you, and you just like pursue them. But no, cigars, no, it's a great thing.
What does it do for you? You tell me.
For me, it just lets me unwind. I think that's the biggest thing. It lets me unwind and think. It brings me to another, I don't want to say even dimension. It's just like I kind of space out. I enjoy the cigars. I enjoy the flavor. And I think. I think. Yeah. It slows down everything. Yeah. And I mean, not slow down as if like you're taking weed or something, but but slows down
Yeah, it brings you to a different state of being. Yeah, so that's why I like cigars, because I don't do any drugs, I don't smoke or like weed or anything, because I like to have control of my mind still. Exactly. So like the cigars doesn't affect my mental capacity, but it does slow things down where I can start to process things in a different way. Yeah. Because like you could hear I'm talking just fast. Yeah. But when I have a cigar, it's more tranquilo. Exactly. You know what I mean? So like, it's nice.
No. And that's the beautiful part of it. And it's a journey. You keep discovering new cigars, different notes. And the way people experience it, they share it with you when you try it. And that's the beauty of it. And like reaching out to you, I was like, oh, wow, this guy's really into cigars. He's passionate about it. I know I love it, but I don't know that much about it, right? I didn't really dive in like that. But being around someone that does and have these conversations and just share the passion. It is a passion, just like anything else. It is one. It's a different, like you said, community, but I believe that it opens doors, it opens conversations, and it just brings us to a separate plane. And I think that's the beauty of it, truly.